Hi, Allegra here of the Harness the Power of Planning podcast. What follows is a recording of my most popular podcast ever, and it's all about giving you permission to let go of old goals. However, I've added a twist to it, which is at the end of the podcast, I'm going to include a URL to our annual review template, which is an absolutely priceless tool to help you really plan your next year knowing what it is that you want. You can't go forward without assessing how you've done in the past. So stick around to the end of the show. Hi, it's Allegra with your dose of modern life. Healthier, easier, more fun. On today's show, I'm going to talk about giving yourself permission to let go of old goals. And if you're looking for a dose of New Year momentum, then stay tuned and I'll direct you to that. All this after the brief musical interlude. See you after the tunes. We're back. Well, it's the end of another year. And as can probably be said at the end of every single year, there are things that went well. There are things that you do differently. There's lessons you learned, and there were things that maybe you didn't get to accomplish yet. And I think one of the challenges of living in modern Western culture, and I can't speak for everywhere, so I guess I'll talk about, modern urban culture, is this feeling that I didn't get enough done. And here's the thing. There's no value in thinking that. So let it go. I have a friend who, she always laughs every time I say this quote, which is, the good thing about me is, ... And I'm going to say it right now. The good thing about me is, I don't hold on to things that I can't do anything about. And I have to say, I think it's one of the things that enables me to move forward. Because here, let's do a little bit of an experiment, right? Think about what you're going to do tomorrow and what you did yesterday at the same time. Go ahead, try. Did you succeed? Of course not, because you can only think about one thing at a time. So you're either stuck on all the stuff you didn't do, or you're moving forward and working on the stuff that you want to be working on and moving ahead. So give yourself permission to let go of all the things that you didn't do or didn't do the way you wanted to do. Learn the lesson that you learned from those experiences. Because there's no such thing as a wasted experience if you learn something from it. If you would do something differently and you're going to do that moving forward, great, you learned something with it. You learned something from that experience. Honor that and move forward. Don't dwell on it. Now, some people do better at letting go of things if they have a physical representation of the thing. So there are a lot of cultures where they will write down things that they want to let go of, and then they will burn them or throw them away or put them in a box where they no longer think about them. Whatever ritual sounds good to you, do it. But then let go of that thing and move on. Because as I demonstrated for you, you can't think about tomorrow and yesterday at the same time. So on this eve of a new year, not quite the eve, but it will be the eve shortly, give yourself permission to learn from the things that occurred this year that maybe didn't go quite the way you wanted them to go, and move on into the new year. It's that simple. And it's also that hard. Now, if you're looking for some energy on how to go into the new year with momentum, then I suggest you listen to episode 3 of my podcast, because I would give you the same advice today that I gave you then. And remember that every day can be your new year. You don't have to start your new year on January 1st. You can start on January 10th or January 20th or February 1st. Every day is a chance for you to start a new year. So I wish you health. I wish you happiness. I hope that you learn what you need to learn in the coming year, because that's what life is all about learning, about becoming your best self, and about sharing that best self with the world. Happy New Year. Thanks for tuning in. To get that annual review template that I mentioned at the top of the show, go to tinyurl.com/BYWD annual review. You can't plan the future without looking at the past. And for more about what we do, go to bywdreams.com and learn how we can help you prioritize yourself, save time, and accomplish your goals. Because we believe that you deserve to have a starring role in your story. Dream wild, wild dreamers. Thanks for listening to the Harness the Power of Planning podcast. Be sure to like, subscribe, rate wherever you listen, and leave us a comment. We love to read those.